Everyone is unique, including you and me. And while some of us have abilities that grant us multi-million-dollar careers in sports or whatever, for the majority of us, we don't have that. And a lot of our abilities are shaped by the many things we've tried over the years. But that doesn't make them any less impressive, any less beautiful, or any less extraordinary. Okay, get me out of here. There's bugs everywhere. And that's why in this video, I want to show you a few of my unique skills or things that I can do with my body that I think a lot of other people can't do, and to celebrate that and to show you that you too should celebrate what you can do, even if you think everyone else can do it too. And even if you can do a lot of what I can do in this video, it is very unlikely that you will have the exact same constellation of skills as me, just like how it is very unlikely that there is someone else out in the world who has the exact same constellation of physical abilities as you, that you've collected throughout living your life. And everyone's unique and has lived their own unique life and has developed unique skills based on their life. And you should celebrate being unique in that way. Although sometimes it does feel like I'm living the same life as everyone else, but anyways. Alright, so starting off, we're back here. Well, not back here, but we're here where I usually do my exercises. And we're going to start with some like body exercises, or calisthenics, I guess, to show you some of the stuff that I can do that is quite challenging, and not to say other people can't do it, but it's quite tough. So, first up, archer push-ups. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, that takes a lot out of you. I guess while I'm resting, I can show you my, I call it the Japanese pose. I don't really know what else you call it. It's not challenging by any means, but when I first started doing it, I could not sit like this for like a minute. Now I can pretty much sit indefinitely. I think it just comes down to practice. But definitely, oh my god. But definitely, like, it's definitely one of those skills that I learned rather than that I just was innately able to do. I feel like women are more easily able to do this than men. But, I don't know. But yeah, let's just cut to the time lapse. Another one that's pretty unique is this. Doing a bodyweight bridge. And man, this is not easy, especially not the first time you do it. But I think it's unique because a lot of people can't do this. Oh my god, I'm dying. 1 second. Okay. Talking while doing that sucks. But, yeah, it's not easy to do. So I think that's pretty unique. I don't think everyone can do that. I remember the first time I was learning how to do this, and then I went to work at a camp, and there were little like 8-year-old girls doing cartwheels and landing into a bodyweight bridge and then turning, and like they could hold it. I've never been so humbled so quickly by children in my life. I swear to yeah, they were crazy. I'm not going to show you every exercise I do because that would be a workout for me and I don't want to do one right now. But I'll show you 2 more that I think are somewhat impressive. So this next one is dragon squats, and I don't know, whenever I see people demonstrate this on the internet, they always only do like 1, and I don't understand. I'm assuming they do more, but they always only show 1, so I'm gonna do as many as I can, because why not? There you have it. I can do more, but I usually just do 10 on each leg. But yeah, there you go. Okay, finally, we have this one. Now, usually I do this on an elevated surface. I haven't done that on the ground yet, so I'm going to do it on the ground today, see how far I get. But it's the L-sit hold. So let me get into position. Right? Put our legs out and then, whoa. Maybe my arms are too short, but I felt like I was so close even though I was trying so hard. Usually on an elevated surface I don't have that problem with the ground being too close to my foot, but hey. Anyways, if I had like bars or dip bars or something, it would be easier to do them on that, but I'm at home right now, okay? I usually use the side of the sofa. Let me actually, you know what, let me show you on the... Psych! Okay, I'm gonna try it once more because I feel like I can do it better. But okay, but I feel like if I keep my back straight, my arms can only push me up so far. You get me? Okay. Anyways, we'll try it. Yeah. I don't know if my form's any better. Okay, so this one I kind of wanted to show you from where I basically learned how to do this. So we came all the way back out here. And let me just go do it, and then I'll talk more about it. Let's set you up. Okay, so there you have it. That's what it is. It's the around the world. I did it like 3 times in a row there earlier, and then kind of balancing it on your neck and then releasing it again. I did do it a few times, but it didn't stay on my neck and I didn't get to release it again, so I had to take a few attempts at it. But hey, I got it, and it was only been like 5 minutes, so hey, I still got it, okay? I still got it. But basically, the reason I want to show you those is because I think they're pretty good. I think they're pretty cool. Like, it's a pretty basic move in the sense that if you play professional football, you should be able to do those. And even if you don't, it doesn't really impact the actual game, so it doesn't really matter. But I think in terms of having that ability, I think you should be able to. And I know a lot of people who play a lot more football than me, 2-3 times a week at my big age, and they can't do that. So that's something unique about me, because it's a skill that I have, that I can say that, hey, I play football, and I'm pretty good at it. So I want to cherish that as well. I guess one thing that's also worth noting is that I don't play football anymore. So I haven't played in like 5 years, 6 years. So to still be able to do that, I'm still got it. Hello, I'm currently in Switzerland after a Frisbee tournament. Actually, peep the view, I don't know if you can see it. I'll turn it around. But this field is amazing. And I thought while I'm here, I may as well show you the next 2 things. Or the next one thing is Frisbee. These ones kind of take a little more finesse, so they're cool that I can do them. So let's get to it. Bear in mind also that I played for 2 days, so they won't be perfect right now, but let's try it anyways while we're here. Another thing I've practiced is basically just doing it with my left hand. I can get it pretty far, as you can see from my right hand, so I also have learned it with my left hand. So I'm somewhat ambidextrous and I'm getting better. It's only been recently that I started using my other one. But let's show you how far I can actually throw it with my left hand. Okay, and finally, I guess I want to show you one thing that I've thought about doing in Ultimate, and I haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll get a chance, but I feel like this might be my last tournament ever. I don't know, but so I don't know if I'll ever get to do it. So I said I'd show it in this video. But basically, you've just seen me throw a lefty backhand, and if you play Frisbee, you know that people will force you, so you should be able to, but they might switch their force. This is all technical stuff, but basically, I'll show you what it is, and I'll try to explain it later. Maybe not today, but at some point. Yeah, there's just stuff all over the place. This is not going to work. Okay, we have to go back. Pivot out, and if they move a crossover onto this side, then I just turn my feet and I do a backhand with my strong foot. There are a few other things I could put in here, but I feel like that would make the video way too long and I'd look like I'm showing off, and I don't want to give that impression because that's not what this video is about. But I'll go over them really briefly so that you know, but I won't go into too much detail or show you what it is. So the other two that I was thinking, at least, that I didn't want to include anyways were because they're pretty common, and there was playing video games and cooking, and I feel like I'm pretty good at both of those, but that's a pretty common thing because everyone kind of should be able to cook somewhat. And video games, I mean, a lot of people play video games, so there's nothing specific in that. I mean, there's specific characters in certain games that I can do specific cool things with, but we don't need to get into that. And yeah, I mean, like, with cooking and video games, you do need to have some sort of physical skill or ability to do it, because you need to be able to use a controller or a mouse and keyboard. And when you're cooking, you need to use the cutlery or the culinary equipment and be able to make something with the equipment that's kind of physical in a way, not fully, but somewhat. Some other things that I have practiced and I kind of know are certain, like, magic tricks, certain vanishes, certain pen spins, and certain, what else is there? Card shuffles. But they're all kind of gimmicky, and I mean, pretty much everything I've shown you in this video is probably a gimmick in some way. But the one that I did want to show you, and the only reason I want to show you is because they're right here, right beside me, is origami. So I won't say I'm pretty good, but I'm better than the average person, you could say, at origami. This is a dragon. I can pretty much make this from scratch without a video. I have watched this video to make this like 15 times, but now I don't need a video to make it. That's probably one of the coolest things I can make. There are other things like a fox or a unicorn. My go-to to make, if I want to make something for someone, is a unicorn or a dragon. I don't know the unicorn around, but there might be one lying around. And there's a lot of other ones that I've tried and I've made. These are just the two I kind of always end up making because I think they're like the pinnacle of what I can do. But there is one that I want to show you, and this is a peacock. And when I tell you it took me like 4 hours to make this, I mean it. So this is definitely my most like proud achievement. I'm probably gonna make it again better because this side, like, this isn't the best, but yeah, like from a distance it looks pretty nice, but when you kind of get close to the camera you can see kind of where I've messed up or I've taken a lot of tries to fold. But it does look really nice, and I made it for myself because I tend to make stuff for everyone else and then I don't have one for myself, and so I decided to make that for myself on my birthday, and I wasted 4 hours doing that. So hey, look, origami, again, another physical skill. You have to use your hands to do it. So in a way, it is a physical skill. I think it's pretty cool. I don't think a lot of people can do that very easily. I think everyone can do it if you just follow the video instructions, but a lot of people don't. And that's what I'm trying to get to. And the reason I wanted to make this video, aside from wanting to be proud of myself, was because we often go through life and we develop loads of different skills from different areas that we often don't get to appreciate or use or even keep in a way. Because, I mean, if you look at all the skills I've shown you in the video here, most of them don't benefit me in my day-to-day life at all. But I choose to keep them because they help me make myself unique. Or so you could argue, at least. And just because I don't use these skills on a day-to-day basis or have a multi-million euro career based on my skills, that doesn't mean I cannot appreciate what I can do as an individual. And you too should appreciate what you can do and try to keep it and maintain it and still be able to do it 10 years down the line, because it's part of what helps you to make yourself unique. Now, while watching this video, you'll probably have one of two reactions. One group of people might be like, oh my god, what, you're doing like the most basic stuff, everyone can do this, it's not unique at all. And then there's the other side of people who might be like, oh wow, I could never do that, and I have no skills like this, and I can't do any of that, and I'll never have something that's unique. And what I suggest you do is take a look at what you can do and appreciate the uniqueness of that. And if there is absolutely nothing that you have that you think is kind of unique, or a collection of things that's kind of unique, then try pick something. Just pick something random, physically, or in any way that you want to do that's kind of unique and work towards it. And that's one way to make a goal when you don't feel like you really have one. Because at the end of the day, it's something you're going to appreciate down the line, and that will bring you happiness. And I guess the whole point of the video that I'm trying to make here is that, just like me, while some people might be able to do what you can do, I don't think there is a lot of people who will be able to have the exact same collection of skills as you, forged from the exact same experiences as you. And that is what you should appreciate. And if you feel like you're not there, you can make one. Because at the end of the day, when you can appreciate what you can do, you're going to be more happy. And bear in mind, this video was all about physical skills. And there might be some people watching this video who have a physical disability or have their mobility restricted in some way, and they might be feeling, hey, you know what, I can't really move that much. I can't do anything physical that will help me be unique. And I want you to remember that we have loads of different types of skills as well. We have emotional, we have social, we have intellectual skills, and loads of other types of skills that you could be harboring. So go acknowledge them and be proud of them. Oh, and if you want a video on those different types of skills, feel free to leave a comment down below, please. Everyone is unique, including you and me. And while some of us have a set of abilities that give us multi-million dollar... There's a bee. Hello, I'm currently in Switzerland after a tournament, so
11-6, 11-6.
But remember, everybody is unique, including you, in some way, shape, act, or form. So find that and cherish it.